So, we've all heard it in the most recent Fish Feed and Grow video. The magic word that most people don't like to hear. Hiatus. A long period of time where certain people, like now, soon enough, me, take a long period of time away from social media, like YouTube. That's basically the definition I can come up with what I'm about to talk about today. Now, ladies and gentle pugs, I normally don't talk about this stuff because I feel like it's just personal, but I've finally come to understand that even y'all have been affected by the stuff I've been affected by this year. So, I gotta let y'all know why I'll be taking a hiatus now until March of 2022. Until the end of next week. Once the last 2 videos I published are out, then I'll be gone for the rest of the year. Until March. Until things get better for me. And to be specific, I'm gonna give you 2 reasons why I, the King Pug Gaming, am taking a hiatus from YouTube. And of course, because this is what I'm gonna be talking about, this video will have little to no edits. Which also means no close-ups, no demonic voices, no nothing. Just music. Just probably sad music on why this is happening. The first big reason on why I'm taking a hiatus is criticism. Criticism is actually found to be pretty rare on my channel, which I'm happy for. But sometimes when it does happen, things can be taken a bit too far. Normally on social media, when you hear about criticism, it's just basically what you do, how you act online, and some other basic crap that I'm not gonna get into. But normally whenever it comes to criticism, it's not the best thing you want to hear. Especially when you want to do so well on certain social media platforms like YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and whatnot. Certain big YouTubers like Jacksepticeye, Corey Kenshin, Dashi, Markiplier, and PewDiePie, to name a few, have all been criticized because of what they do. Like normally, in the past, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, and PewDiePie were accused of yelling and cursing a lot. And, of course, that was something a lot of people didn't like. But for me, I'm usually accused of doing too many Terraria videos. But I think y'all forgot something. I do more than just Terraria. Just check the playlist on the channel and you'll find multiple games that are not Terraria. So I can get that out of the way, so that way y'all can calm down. Criticism is also something that can threaten your life at unexpected points. And I know this is true because a lot of the times when criticism goes too far on certain people's channels, it will often lead to threats. And when I mean threats, I don't mean threats like to get your channel terminated, I mean death threats. They can be serious at times. Sometimes when some haters criticize the unfavorable YouTubers because of what they do, it often leads to death threats. It's inevitable at most times, but for me, I haven't got that, luckily. And if I did, I'd freak out. And I wouldn't respond, I would just be terrified. Let's face it, everyone doesn't want to face a death threat on social media. Now, the criticism first begins when you continue doing something that other people don't want you to do when they ask for something new. But those people have to understand that sometimes the content creators they favor are not capable of fulfilling those promises at all, which means they cannot do the new type of game you want. They cannot react to certain videos you want them to react to, which obviously means they're gonna get criticized for it because they're not doing what you asked them to do. And they gotta respect that it's their choice. You do not have the authority to command them. They make the decisions on what you want to see. Some people did that to me and it already got them terminated. But one of them learned their lesson, 2 of them did not. And I just want to let y'all know about that so that way you won't make the same mistakes as they did. And trust me, I try my best to fulfill every promise I make to all of y'all. But I can't do it all at one time, which is something that stresses me out because what if I try to focus on something new, I have to focus less on one thing that I'm already trying to finish off. And the more I focus more on the new stuff and less on the old stuff, then it kind of stresses me out because then I won't figure out what y'all will want from me. I'm glad we finally got that clarified, and I hope that in the future y'all won't put too much pressure on me. I just hope that some of y'all can respect what I currently do and then wait as long as possible. I know some of y'all are impatient, but that doesn't mean you should criticize me for what I do right now. Trust me, some new stuff is coming, but you gotta wait till next year. I'm sorry, but it's for the greater good. I can't keep doing this all year, because otherwise, terrible things may happen to me. if I'm criticized for what I'm still doing. And the last thing I want to talk about why I'm taking a hiatus is obviously the death of friends, of family. It's a big issue on why certain people take hiatuses and why we should sometimes avoid giving that up to the wrong people. As we already know 3 months ago, YouTuber Technoblade died on June 30th, 2022 from cancer. It's something we all knew is inevitable to killing anyone. We didn't want to lose Technoblade so early. We wanted him to live a long and peaceful life. I'll be honest, I never knew Technoblade before he died, but I can say this, that man died with honor. He did what he did best, entertaining us all with deadly Minecraft challenges that I couldn't even do, because he's a freaking legend. Technoblade never dies, y'all. But I have to cut clean. A lot of YouTubers take breaks also because of death threats from social media jerks, apparently, and also because certain people who hear about your family member's death actually mock you on social media. Yes, that can actually happen. I know this because Jacksepticeye's father's death was actually mocked by people, and that is absolutely disgraceful. And I'm glad that didn't happen to me. But I'll cut clean. I lost a member of my family this year. But they weren't killed by natural causes. They couldn't move too much. They had a disease that could hinder their physical movement by a lot. I don't know the exact name of it, but that's what killed them. But I didn't tell y'all about that because I knew some idiots on YouTube would suddenly attack me because of that main reason. Because I think it's okay to mock the death of someone you really cared about. That's why I avoided telling y'all that and going on a hiatus until next week. Because I didn't want to deal with the same issues that Jacksepticeye had to deal with once his dad had passed away. And Jacksepticeye fans, if you're watching that, I'm sorry I had to bring that up, but that's just an example of why I avoided talking about the death of family. But we should all be grateful that they actually were courageous enough to tell us about those issues and why they had to go away for a while. But I finally sucked it up and told y'all why I had to go on a hiatus, because I have to take a break and mourn the death of my loved ones. Both of my great-grandparents are now deceased, and they all died in separate years. I won't tell y'all when, because then both of my great-grandparents' deaths will be mocked, and I don't want that to happen. But it's inevitable at this point, now that I've told y'all about that. I honestly shouldn't have, but it had to be said. It's another big reason why certain YouTubers take hiatuses for a very long time and don't come back. But seriously, y'all, it's a big issue for me. I can't keep doing this any longer, otherwise my mental health, my stress and anxiety levels will get much worse throughout 2022. So that's why I'm taking a long hiatus until March of 2023. So please, don't post anything brash about me, very harsh, about the death of my family, those I cared about, and don't make a mockery of me while I'm gone. It will make me pretty upset and may make me not want to come back until probably June, which is a longer period of time, but it will happen if I'm actually criticized for what I've just told y'all and why I'm going on a hiatus. I know there are some people who will do that because they think it's funny. Trust me, it's not. That's why I'm avoiding all of this for the rest of the year, so that way it doesn't happen to me. Look, I know that you'll be saddened by my hiatus and you'll probably make memes about it, but please, just don't. It'll only make me feel worse about going away, which is why I'm telling y'all this now. So, but next week, let's just enjoy the last 2 videos I'm posting until March of 2023. When I come back, I'll give y'all an update on my mental health, stress and anxiety, to tell you if I've either improved or gotten worse. But trust me, I'm gonna improve on it, and I'll try my best to think of alternate ways to actually provide y'all with as much content of different games as possible. And actually, if you want, I can do jokes. I'm starting to realize that sense of humor is also a big play in gaming channels, which is why I thought it would be a good idea to do jokes when I come back. So if you want that, you just gotta let me know, and I'll try and make it possible. Okay? Good. So if you made it this far, thank you for watching. Please hit that like and subscribe button. Comment down and wish me the best of luck, and tell me if you have the same issues as me and why you've left certain platforms like YouTube for a long time. Anyways, thank y'all for making it this far, listening to why I'm going on a hiatus, and putting your faith in me so that way I can get better. Okay? Now, thank you for listening. See y'all next week. Let's have a good final 2 videos together.